Have you ever felt like you don't belong in the traditional workforce? Like the moment you step into a job, something deep inside you starts to feel trapped, suffocated, or completely drained of its natural power? If so, this is not just your imagination, it's a sign that you were never meant to follow the conventional path of employment. Chosen ones are different. You were born with a unique purpose, a divine calling that cannot be fulfilled by working under someone else's vision. The workplace, as we know it, was never designed for people like you. It is a system built to condition, control, and limit, forcing individuals to trade their energy, creativity, and potential for a mere paycheck. But for chosen ones, this trade-off is far too costly. No amount of money can compensate for the suppression of your true self. No job will ever bring you fulfillment when your soul longs for freedom, purpose, and a higher mission. From an early age, society has conditioned you to believe that getting a job is the only way to survive. You were taught to go to school, earn a degree, and secure stable employment as if this were the only path to success. But what they never tell you is that this system was never meant for those who are called to something greater. Chosen ones are not meant to be workers. They are meant to be creators, leaders, and visionaries. The moment you step into a job, you feel it instantly: the weight of restriction, the stifling of your creativity, the gradual drain of your energy. No matter how hard you try to fit in, you will always feel like an outsider, because your soul was never meant to be confined within the four walls of an office, or trapped in the monotony of a repetitive routine. If you've ever wondered why working a job feels unnatural, this video will reveal the truth. And if you found this message at the exact time you needed it, trust that it's not a coincidence. Subscribe now and type 111 in the comments to affirm your journey. Now, let's dive into the 8 powerful reasons why chosen ones should never look for work. 8 reasons why chosen ones should never look for work. 1. Your energy is too powerful. For a Job, the moment you step into a workplace, you radiate a different energy, one that cannot be ignored. Whether you realize it or not, people sense your presence the moment you walk into a room. Some may be drawn to your wisdom and guidance, while others may feel deeply uncomfortable, unsure why they are intimidated by your existence. This is because chosen ones operate at a higher vibrational frequency, one that disrupts the structured, controlled environment of a job. A workplace thrives on rules, conformity, and routine, but your energy is meant to flow freely, to create, to inspire transformation. When you force yourself to fit into this structure, you are dimming your light, suppressing your natural power, and shrinking yourself just to survive. The truth is, your soul was never meant to be tamed. It was meant to be a force of change in this world. 2. You are not meant to take orders from others. Have you ever noticed that every time someone tells you what to do, something deep inside you resists? It's not because you are stubborn or rebellious. It's because your soul knows that you were never meant to live under someone else's authority. Chosen ones are born with a deep sense of independence, and their spirits crave the freedom to make their own decisions. When you take a job, you place yourself in a system where someone else dictates your time, your actions, and even your financial security. This goes against everything your spirit stands for. You were not created to follow orders. You were designed to lead, to carve your own path, and to make choices based on divine intuition, not external commands. Every time you suppress this part of yourself and submit to an authority that does not align with your purpose, you are betraying your true nature. Instead of looking for a job, you should be looking for ways to build a life where you lead, not follow. 3. The workplace is full of low vibrational energy. Most workplaces are overflowing with negativity, stress, competition, gossip, and deception. The people around you aren't there because they love what they do. They are there because they feel they have no other choice. This creates an environment of scarcity and fear, where people constantly worry about job security, promotions, and office politics. For an ordinary person, this might seem normal, but for a chosen one, this is a spiritual nightmare. Your soul naturally operates at a higher frequency, and when you are surrounded by low vibrational energy, it slowly drains you. You may feel exhausted, anxious, or even depressed, without realizing that your job is the source of this spiritual depletion. The longer you stay in a toxic workplace, the more disconnected you become from your true self. You are meant to thrive in spaces that uplift your energy, not ones that deplete it. The more you force yourself to stay in a job that does not align with your spirit, the more you risk losing touch with your divine essence. 4. Your creativity will be crushed. Chosen ones are creators by nature. whether it's art, writing, music, business, or spiritual teachings. You have a unique gift that the world needs. But the corporate world does not value creativity, it values efficiency, predictability, and control. When you take a job, you are not hired to be creative or innovative. You are hired to follow instructions and complete tasks within a system that already exists. Over time, this can kill your creative spark. You may start to feel uninspired, disconnected, or like a part of you is slowly dying inside. The more you suppress your creativity, the more you stray from your true purpose. Chosen ones are meant to bring new ideas into the world, not to be trapped in a system that rewards mindless repetition. 5. You were meant to create wealth, not earn a salary. A job gives you a fixed salary, which means that someone else decides how much your time and energy are worth. This goes against the natural abundance that chosen ones are meant to experience. You were not meant to live in financial limitation, you were meant to create wealth that aligns with your purpose. Instead of being trapped by a paycheck, you should be creating multiple streams of income through your gifts, skills, and divine calling. Whether it's entrepreneurship, investments, or spiritual work, your wealth should be a reflection of the value you bring to the world, not a number set by an employer. The moment you step out of the job system and start building your own path, you will unlock a level of financial freedom that is aligned with your destiny. 6. You need freedom to fulfill your divine mission. Your soul did not come into this world to spend its time fulfilling someone else's goals. You have a mission that requires your full attention, creativity, and the ability to move freely. A job restricts your time, your energy, and your mental space, making it almost impossible for you to focus on your true calling. Chosen ones are meant to follow their intuition, go where they are needed, and pursue their purpose without limitations. The more you tie yourself to a job, the harder it becomes to hear your inner guidance and step into your divine role. 7. Your presence will always make you a target. Because chosen ones shine so brightly, they often become targets of envy and resentment in the workplace. Your authenticity, intelligence, and spiritual energy naturally attract attention, both positive and negative. You may find that coworkers gossip about you, try to sabotage you, or feel threatened by your presence. This is because your energy is different, and people who operate in fear and insecurity do not understand it. Instead of spending your time in an environment where you are constantly defending yourself, you should be creating a life where you are surrounded by people who uplift and empower you. 8. You are destined for something bigger. At the core of everything, the biggest reason why chosen ones should never look for work is that they are destined for something far greater. You are not here to be a worker. You are here to be a force of change, a leader, a creator, and an inspiration. The more you try to fit into the traditional workforce, the more you delay your true destiny. Instead of looking for a job, start looking for ways to step into your divine power and create the life you are meant to live. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you been looking for a job only to feel like it's draining your soul? Or maybe you've already been working at a job that feels limiting, uninspiring, and disconnected from who you truly are. If so, you are not alone. Many chosen ones have walked this same path, only to realize that they were never meant to fit into a system designed to control, suppress, and diminish their divine power. The truth is, you were never created to be a worker. You were meant to be a creator, a visionary, a force of transformation in this world. Every moment you spend trapped in a system that was not designed for you, you delay the higher purpose that was placed upon your life. The more you break free from the limitations of traditional work, the closer you get to your true calling, a life of freedom, purpose, and abundance. So, take a moment to reflect. Are you ready to step into your divine power? If this message resonates with you, share your experience in the comments below. Let's connect and build a community of chosen ones who support, uplift, and inspire each other on this journey. And if you found value in this message, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe for more content that will empower you on your spiritual path. Until next time, stay aligned, stay powerful, and trust the journey.